Hello there, good afternoon. You're watching Proactive London, and joining us today, it is Richard Pye here, the CFO of Senseline Health. A warm welcome, because today there was news that a license and development partner received European regulatory certification for a coronavirus antigen testing system that uses your AI-approved Magnify technology. So we're going to learn about what this is, why this deal is so significant for you as a company, and much, much more. So how are you?
I'm very well, Katie. Good to be here today.
Good to have you here with us, Richard. So what is Magnify? What is it exactly?
Yeah, it's a really good question. So it's an artificial intelligence-based software technology. What it does is automating the reading and the analysis of different diagnostic tests. So it's an image-based solution, and it enables something like as simple as a smartphone to become a reader for different diagnostic tests that can then be used by either healthcare professionals or can be used in the home setting. And the first application of our Magnify technology has been in the area of lateral flow testing, which has clearly been very topical given its widespread use within the COVID-19 pandemic and part of the mass testing program here in the UK and further afield. And while we've been focused on COVID-19 for Magnify since its development, we do also expect there to be applications for this technology in other areas of diagnostic testing as well in the future. So it's something that's got significant potential.
It certainly sounds like it's clever stuff. How does it work exactly?
It really does work by improving both the accuracy and the consistency in reading these lateral flow tests. It's fast. It can be generating a result in under 2 seconds. It's flexible because, as I said, it only requires use of a smartphone, and it can provide epidemiological insights as well. So that's really important from a public health management situation. Most importantly, it's also secure. So the data that we've got is kept secure and it's held within the cloud. So again, we're very mindful of how that part of it is managed. And how it works is by, enhancing the accuracy, the reliability of the reading of the lateral flow test itself. So typically, diagnostic tests rely on the human eye to take the reading. And as we know, that can be subjective and it can be open to either an error or misinterpretation. So what we're doing is taking that out of the equation. Magnify, because of how it's done, it takes a picture of in this case, the lateral flow test for COVID, and that then is passed and analyzed by a deep learning algorithm that we've developed that's capable of generating a result of what the test is. And we have shown through our research that not only does the Magnify technology take the human element out of this altogether, it actually improves the accuracy of the test itself. So what we're doing is improving the sensitivity or the ability of the test to identify positive tests correctly, and what we call specificity, or the ability to identify negative tests correctly, compared to just using the human eye. And as a result of which, we've got a test that's reliable, but also more accurate, and really allows within this COVID setting particularly to identify tests that would not be picked up by the human eye. So situations where you may have low viral load, for example, and the line on the strip is so faint we can't see it, but our Magnify technology has been shown capable of doing that. So it's really very clever and reliable, and we think a big step forward in the world of combining this type of technology, digital solution, with a real healthcare problem, in this case, the COVID-19 pandemic situation.
And what's the significance of the EU approval?
What we need to have in order to be able to use these devices more widely is the right sort of regulatory approval. So we've got here an important diagnostic test. And this is a very major milestone for us as a business and for Magnify, and also for our partner Excalibur, because we believe this is the first time that there's been a software application using state-of-the-art AI that has been received regulatory certification for the use and the reading within the lateral flow test setting. And what this is going to allow Magnify then to be done is sort of really gain access to key commercial markets across Europe. So the use of the Magnify technology with our partner Excalibur is now being opened up to more countries across Europe, and it will really have a potential positive impact, therefore, not on just the improving the reading of the lateral flow tests, but also in allowing different societies to really open up and recover from the effects of the pandemic as we continue to sort of begin to go about our daily lives, but understanding how the disease and the incidence and prevalence is out there.
And why is this commercially important for you?
So this is part of one of our many lines of revenue for us as a business. So there's the use of lateral flow testing has been substantial. We know that just within the UK setting itself. So if you look at the government website and the statistics they produce, there's on average 3.5 to 4 million lateral flow tests recorded every week within England alone. And therefore there's a high volume that's being produced. Now, we've already to date been part of a pilot program with the Department of Health and Social Care, where we've had over 1 million reads using Magnify technology for lateral flow testing. And we can see that with this regulatory approval, the ability for this to be adopted more widely then increases. So therefore, this has the potential to become an important revenue stream for us, both now through the use in this COVID setting, but also more broadly as we begin to apply it to other diagnostic settings as well. So that's, to us, is very important. And what we can now do is apply this, because we've got the right regulatory approval for Europe. It can be applied in other countries and in a range of settings. And an example there would, of course, be the travel market, where we all know that we need to have the right testing in order to sort of move freely between different countries. And there's clearly a move towards the use of this rapid type of testing device rather than, say, the PCR testing that has been used. So again, this really does give us the opportunity to really be a key part within the testing program that's going on, but also allows us to generate, we think, sort of a good revenue stream for us in the future as well.
Richard Pye, thank you so much, the Chief Financial Officer there at Sensign Health.
Thank you very much, Katie.